What is up, you guys? Welcome to another Tuesday with Spencer here on FTM Transtastic. I know, this is my personal channel. Unfortunately, Transtastic channel is having a little mishaps with a couple of assholes recording our videos, so while we get that situation remedied, everyone is going to post to their personal channels and link these videos to the social medias of Transtastic so people can see them. This week's topic is discussing fictional characters that we most identify with. And I'm going to talk about two. One is my all-time favorite, and the other is something that's more recent. So my all-time favorite fictional character that I identify with is Link from The Legend of Zelda. Quick synopsis of The Legend of Zelda and Link is that Link is the protagonist from a city called Hyrule, and the objective of the game is to rescue the Princess Zelda and save the city of Hyrule from the antagonist, Ganon. Now, I'm not saying that I am everybody's knight in shining armor. I'm not saying that it is my goal in life to rescue a damsel in distress, and I'm not saying that people need help or rescuing. But what I am saying is that I have always been the type to save people, to help people. As you guys know, I was enlisted in the United States Air Force active duty for 5 years. I was deployed twice. I have my bachelor's of science in chemistry because I want to be a doctor, and I applied into med school within this year. And I am an EMT. So saving people has really just always been a part of my life. Now, when it comes to my Gannons, I don't see them as a person. It's whatever situation that stands in my way. And when it comes to my Princess Zeldas, that is not a person either. It's not a partner that I'm looking after. It's whatever the objective of my mission, of my goal is. So when I was deployed, one of my Gannons was an abandoned building that crushed the foot of a little boy who was trapped in there. And he was my Princess Zelda. It doesn't matter where it is or what it is, I will always try to save the person, even if it puts me in danger. I have put myself in danger so many times in my life. And I always am able to accept this danger simply because I know I am helping someone else. And that's kind of how I just view my purpose in this world. So when I am on EMS, when I am in the truck, when I'm an EMT, there's a very big slogan in the EMS world known as, "In your darkest hour, I will be there." And that really resonates with me. Whether your Ganon is a heart attack or a gunshot wound, in your darkest hour, when you are fearful, when you are bleeding out, when the odds are against you, I will be there. And I will do everything I can to make sure that you can go back home, to make sure that you can go back to your family, to your partners, to your children, to make sure that you can go back to your life. That has always been my goal in life, to make sure everyone else can have a life. And I really resonate with that saying and with the work that I'm in, because that's what I really love to do. And the most recent character that I actually associate myself with is Tobias from the Divergent series, or the Divergent trilogy. A quick summary of the Divergent trilogy, or just I guess the setup of it, it's a dystopic world where people are divided into factions based on their characteristics. One of the factions is Dauntless, which means fearless, and another faction is Abnegation, which means selflessness. Tobias, in my perspective of the videos and the books, is much more dauntless than he is now Abnegation. He resonates with me strongly because I feel I am much more dauntless than I am Abnegation. And I know that sounds kind of like counterintuitive simply because I said that I will gladly give up my life to protect yours, but hear me out. I am definitely an adrenaline junkie, which is probably why I put myself in this areas and jobs that I put myself in. As a military member, I am very clear on the fact that the target that I am trying to eliminate is trying just as hard to eliminate me. I'm very aware that I will go into situations that there is no certainty of being safe, and that some days I may not make it out alive. The same thing goes with the EMT world. I work for Grady, which is in Metro Atlanta area, which services South Fulton, which is the inner city of Atlanta. I deal with a lot of gunshot wounds, stabbings, gang violence, overdoses, things of that nature. With that being said, I've dealt with a case where there is a gentleman bleeding out on the ground, and the rival gang was around us asking us to let him die. I will never let them die. I will never back down just because there is a fear that I may not come out the same that I came in. Even when my hearts are low, even if a piece of me dies, I will start over and continue to try. I've always been that type of person. I will gladly put myself in harm's way if it means saving you. And that's everyone, all of you. In your darkest hour, I will be there. And I will make sure that you have a life to go back to. That's how I've always wanted to live my life. Because people have made sure that I had life to go back to. So those are the characters I relate to the most. Tobias from the Divergence trilogy and Link from The Legend of Zelda. Leave in the comments below the characters that you relate to the most. And I will also leave in the description the different personal channels of everybody in Transtastic so you can go watch their videos. Tomorrow is Chase, and we all know Chase is uppercase Chase 1. But I hope you guys are having a great week and are gearing up for an even better weekend. I hope you've had a phenomenal start to this wonderful new year. It is Spencer. It is Tuesday. Be brave.